I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You would. Third Eye Blind, Jumper. Check this out. Holy smokes, gosh, there is a guy climbing on the bridge right now. This is ridiculous. Look at this crazy guy. Oh my gosh. So good. I got that in 97, man. That was amazing. My first breakup with my first girlfriend in 97, and the freaking Third Eye Blind album came out. Thanks a lot. Crazy story about Stephen Jenkins, though, of Third Eye Blind. It's a true story. So, if you're a big, a fan like I was back in the day, used to follow them, and they were so radical and rambunctious. And Stephen Jenkins came from money. I'm sure he was in Palo Alto. He definitely could care less about money. He was a real artist. He was a true artist to the core about the music, kind of like Jim Morrison was. Like, Jim Morrison never owned a car in his life, but Stephen Jenkins, I thought it was an act at first, but this story is true. It really happened, and this proved that it wasn't an act. Before they were big, they were getting exposed to a major record label. What happened was they came out and watched them play from New York, suits and everything. These guys all came in to check them out. We're gonna watch Third Eye Blind. One of the traditions that Stephen Jenkins would do is when he'd get his fans going in the mosh pit. This is before they were big. They have a little mosh pit going back in the 90s, and Stephen Jenkins would put candy in a piñata, and then they'd break it over the mosh pit, and the guys would eat candy. It's a tradition over these small shows they'd have, like in San Francisco. Stephen Jenkins puts crickets inside the piñata over the mosh pit, over the record executives. And crickets get out of the piñata and get on some of the executives. Trying to make a good impression and get a record deal. At least probably some of the band members were thinking that, right? Some of the band members might have actually had a thought about a career. Hey, this is actually a great career opportunity. Let's try to do our best and play our best show. We've got some important people here to play songs for. Stephen Jenkins, oh no, he's not having any of that. He's thinking, career? Are you crazy? This ain't career, this is about music. Crickets in the piñata? Get on the executives. Get those boys out of here. Anyways, the executives saw so much talent in Third Eye Blind at the time, and they just saw dollar signs. They didn't even care about the crickets. They signed him anyways, and they had him opening for Oasis. Oasis, the biggest band in the world at that time. And they came out with that first album, and then Semi-Charmed Life. And you know what another thing Stephen Jenkins did? Semi-Charmed Life is a very bad song. Not it's bad, I love the song. It has some very bad lyrics in there. It's about drug use. If you listen to it, read the lyrics, he's doing drugs out on the beach. It's about drugs. Doing drugs, having a good time. It's not like theoretically like, oh, maybe it's about drugs. The words, just read them. It's about doing crystal meth. Will lift you up. And I just think that's like wrong. It's another big bad move. These record executives just got the wool pulled over by Stephen Jenkins saying, I don't care. It's my music and I'm going to make it. Maybe that's what made them such a great, amazing band. I think they made like 2 albums and then disappeared. I actually saw them play live and met Stephen Jenkins in 2004 at the Super Bowl.
Beneath my toes, the beach gives a feeling, and a deep feeling. I believe in the faith that grows, and the full-line chords can make me cry. When I'm with you, I feel like I could die, and that would be alright.
Bro, don't do it, man. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand.
What if you can hear me? Don't jump. I think it might be a construction worker, actually. It's pretty crazy for a construction worker, too, to be climbing on there. It's like part of the reason, like, why I will never go back to having a job. You know, so many companies have offered me jobs. I haven't had a job since 2005. So, pretty cool. I'm not going to go back into having a job. Why would I? Because it's 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, and I'm here in paradise. This is exactly probably where Stephen Jenkins wrote that song, Jumper.
Everyone I know has got a reason to say, put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would...
Let's go check on that construction worker. See that? He's doing okay. Oh, his buddy's going up after him now. Oh, two of them there. I talked in the past about how in my spare time for the last 10 years I've been studying law, not to be a lawyer. I don't believe lawyers, I don't think lawyers actually understand. But I'm not studying that law anyways. I'm actually studying different type of jurisdictions and venues. Real like big picture goal, and it's about to happen. Like I'm talking, it's going to happen this year. This is one of my goals. So you guys probably know about my mentor, KT, and he's in the Slammer.
My name is Kevin. I'm going to be your instructor for today. Nice to have you all here.
Behind bars for writing a book. That's it. Didn't harm anybody. There wasn't any threats in the book. Nothing. He was punished and taken on because of the drug companies were losing a lot of money based upon what he was doing, because he had the #1 best-selling book in the world. It was called Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. And that book cost the drug companies a lot of money. They were mad as hell. And that wasn't even the book that got him in trouble. It was the fact that they said after that, they said, no more for you. No more TV shows for you, because he was doing TV advertising. And they said, no more. They banned him from that. And he said, fine. And he wrote a book. And they didn't put no books. Don't write books, any more books for some reason in the contract. So he wrote a book. He didn't do it on TV. He did it in a book. And then they didn't like it, and they found a reason to put him in prison for that book, because they said that people bought the book and they didn't lose the weight they were supposed to, that the book promised them or said they were going to. And they say that it didn't work, and then they wanted $38 million from him, which he didn't have. So they threw him in prison. Blonde tourist just came down here. I'm going to start talking really super open with this channel and you guys here soon. You guys aren't going to believe. Well, I mean, I'm not going to talk. I'll tell you everything now, but as you wouldn't believe it anyways. I'm more of a person that does it. I like to show it and do it, because everybody can talk about things and BS their way, to anybody. I mean, big deal. But show me the freaking proof. Like, do it. Be there. You're gonna do something. Do it. Do it now. There's some incredible things that are gonna happen. I should tell you guys about one. Making a prediction. It's gonna be out there on the record. You could see if I'm full of it or not by the end of the year. If it doesn't happen, hey, it doesn't happen, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Or I'll link a link to this video when you see me walking KT out with a big smile on his face from the orange jumpsuit, and him walking out. And KT's gonna say, how in the hell did you do that? I had $500 an hour attorneys working around the clock, and I'm stuck in the Slammer. I can't do anything. He's getting money, and the attorneys have been working their ass off. I know they have. Nothing they haven't had any luck. I know something they don't know. Now, the real thing is that he's so hard-headed and stubborn, and he's such a truther that he would not keep his mouth shut no matter what. Like, this certain people in this world that they would die before telling a lie, or die before selling out, or go to prison before selling out. Like, that's just, most haters are like, nobody's like that. I mean, you're not like that watching this video. You're not going to go to prison over something you really believe in. Come on. But he's like that. He's like that because he believed he was doing the right thing. Whether he was or not, I'm not saying, so you can make your own opinion, but he believed that he was exposing natural ways, no non-drug ways, non-pharmacy ways. And he was going to stand behind that until he went to prison. He didn't care. He wasn't going to give in. So he's in the Slammer, and I'm going to make this call right now. It's May 2nd. Make this prediction. May 2nd, 2018. By the end of the year, Gavin Mehl will have him out. He's not due out for, I think it's like another 10 years. Long time. But I will have him out. Gavin Mehl is going to have him out of prison, and we're gonna do some talks. Maybe do a tour, because I want to learn from him. He's probably sick of reading books. He doesn't want to write. I'm sure he wants to go out and speak, because he's one of the best speakers alive. If not the best. I think Tyler Durden's the best speaker alive from RSD, in my opinion. But I think KT has got to be, content-wise, he's got more deep knowledge than anybody that I've ever seen. It's fascinating. But I will have him out. I'm not going to tell you how. I'm going to. But I figured out how. It's going to happen. Did you guys see those guys climbing the bridge? Yeah, I got a video of them. They climbed all the way to the top. You see them up there?
Summertime and the wind is blowing.
Yeah, they climbed the rails. I thought it was jumpers at first. Then I'm like, wait a second, it might be construction workers. Wrong. Let me ask you this. You're not from here, so when it says it's 61 degrees, you know that's a lie, right? It's not 61. Feel the weather. Right? It's got to be at least 70. I mean, if it was 61, I would be a little bit cold. She doesn't look cold. Are you guys German? 10 months.
Like there's always been. I've never been so alone, and I've never been so alive. Visions of you on a motorcycle drive by, the cigarette ash flies in your eyes and you don't mind. You smile and say the world that doesn't fit with you. I don't believe you, you're so serene, careening through the universe, your axis on a tilt. You're guiltless and free, I hope you take a piece of me with you. And there's things I would like to do that you don't believe in. I would like to build something, but you never see it happen. And there's this burning like there's always been. I've never been so alone, and I've never been so alive. And there's this burning, there is this burning.
Check it out. They made it. All the workers are there. They're having a coffee break up on top of the bridge. Be sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment, man. Come out and see me and see you by the bed.
to the coast, it starts to rain. I paddle out on the water alone. Taste the salt and taste the pain. I'm not thinking of you again. Summer dies and swells rise. The sun goes down in my eyes. See this rolling wave darkly coming to take me home. And I've never been so alone. And I've never been so alive.
All right. Thank you very much. Are you all feeling terrific? Say yes. Yes. Grab a seat. Grab a seat.